Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone, the Arena. I don't know why, I like totally blanked on this game's name for a second there. So if you missed out on the last episode, we unfortunately, not so elegantly, bowed out as our paladin with a miserable one win, 3 losses. So we're here as the priest now, hoping to do a lot better. We have somewhat bizarre deck though, maybe even somewhat clumsy. In hindsight, looking at our little graph at the bottom, which definitely scales towards the mill, like we have more 3 cards than anything else, and of course once I start describing it, I frickin' cover it up. But I don't know, we barely have any high level minions, barely have any very, very low minions. We're very balanced in the middle, but we do have quite a few minions that get stronger over time. And we're fighting a druid. That's gonna be an interesting start. Okay, we're going first. That is a painful start. I always hate going first. Let's go ahead and actually get rid of Actually, would we want to keep Flesh-Eating Ghoul? I kind of would like to get rid of him, kind of to double our chances for getting a lower cost minion, because we would want to put this lady out before the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, I think. So let's go ahead and go with that. It'd be really nice if we were going second, in all honesty, right now, but... And this hand is not all that much better, but at least we got another 3 level card, and we're just gonna end our turn right off the bat doing absolutely nothing. So I don't think we've come up against any druids in this series so far, but druids are very interesting because what they focus on is keeping their mana pool high. Like they have a card which gives them 1 extra mana. Oh really? He's gonna choose to use his ability? He's really coining into ability power. I don't want to seem like a dick, but that gives me a little bit of confidence that this guy might not be the best player in the world. Obviously that does give him a little bit of armor, which will be nice, but we were just able to completely heal ourselves on that turn. It just seems like a bit of a waste of a coin to me, because the coin is incredibly valuable to your play. And he's just gonna do that again, really. That's gonna allow us to get this Imp Lady right on the field very early and start summoning quite a large storm of them. Then maybe even the next turn we could get the Flesh-Eating Ghoul out there. So let's go ahead and put her down. And does her... Yeah, her battle cry gets enacted even on this turn. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That means we're gonna start getting some serious board control right off the bat against this guy. It does have a bit of a hand advantage to me, but we have to... And we do have to remember that the coin is not in there anymore, so it's not that initial extra card, but oh, okay, well, in all honesty, please go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna get another one of those dudes on this next turn. And then if you start killing those dudes, you're gonna start making my Flesh-Eating Ghoul more and more strong every turn, so, by all means, I suppose. Although that card draw of his is pretty frightening. I mean, not card draw, his large hand. But anyways, as I was saying about the druid before, obviously, as we've seen, his ability power gives him 1 armor, which is permanent until I deal damage to make him lose it, but also gives him 1 attack, which just stays for 1 turn. But then also he really focuses on increasing his mana pool in how the druid works. That's irritating. Oh, no wonder he was going for so many cards. Okay, let's go ahead and play our taunt. Ooh! And let's go ahead and battle cry that thing to make him much, much weaker. And now I can take him out with this guy! That's really good. Not to toot my own horn, because I'm sure any even relatively skilled player would have known to make that move, but I'm very glad we did, because now he's in serious trouble, because clearly he was waiting to do that for a couple of turns. Maybe he wasn't, maybe he just drew that card and he was like, oh hell yeah, this is gonna work perfectly right now, but our silence totally destroyed. That it pretty much wasted his whole turn, to be completely honest. So let's see. What do we want to do next? We'll almost certainly summon another flesh-eating ghoul, because those things are damn good. And let's actually go ahead and, on the next turn, give our current flesh-eating ghoul some more health to make him more sustainable, so hopefully any kill cards wouldn't be able to handle him. And past then, if he gets our taunt taken down, he won't be able to kill it as easily with normal minions. Oh, he's gonna silence it. That's rough. But, you know, we can't really complain about that since the really good silence we had, and since, of course, we now have a second one going out on the field, which has to be a bit irritating for him. How do we want to take out this guy? How do we want to take out this guy, actually, in all honesty? Let's go ahead and give this one the extra health for the card draw as well. Then we still have 2 more mana, so I feel really comfortable doing that. And then trading our imp, and then we could just heal this lady a little bit more so she'll be able to continue sustaining. Oh, fudge! I completely forgot to attack with our taunt. Hopefully that 3 damage won't make an incredible difference, but, you know, every bit of damage counts, of course. So, not attacking with that taunt was a very stupid move on my part. Hopefully he understood that and didn't think that, oops was me being a cocky jerk about things. Because sometimes, I love this little, branch of, tree branch of, like, options that you could say to people. Destroy a minion, that sucks. At least we get a card draw, though. So, let us see here. Oh! Well, thanks for the card draw, at least, but that was a good play of him to get rid of our imp.
Shall not fall.
In all honesty, I don't think that card is, gonna be all that scary for us. It's gonna make us lose our taunt, but I'm perfectly fine with that, because let's go ahead and use the imp to get rid of that first bit, and we don't even have anything we want to protect right now, so I feel perfectly free to sacrifice our taunt at this moment. And this thing is gonna be really good for our Oasis Snapjaw. That's awesome. We can even, because he probably almost certainly will not attack the Oasis Snapjaw once it's out, because people don't really focus Oasis Snapjaws early on because they have so much health, at least from my experience. So let's go ahead and, who do we want to play on this turn? Let's go ahead and play him. We'll just play a bunch of small minions along with one of our own Silver Moon Guardians on this turn. Basically, our plan for the future is going to be put out that Oasis Snapjaw, then on the next turn, the Temple Enforcer, not Templar Enforcer, and then we'll be able to get a 10-10 on the field if he doesn't attack the Oasis Snapjaw. Like I said, though, from my experience, people don't really ever attack Oasis Snapjaws while there are other minions on the field. They always prioritize the others, because Oasis Snapjaw is a bit of a pain to deal with. Usually it's better to ignore it and just go for the player, because his health is so high, you know, just really irritating. What was that card's ability? Because that's interesting now, if he would bring that back to his hand. Kinda makes me wish I didn't make the mistake of not knowing what it was. Okay, so he took down our Wind Fury monster. Honestly, I think that is perfectly fine for us. We'll be able to make a trade right here. Oh, he's sad about it now, apparently. I feel bad for you, dude. Let's see. Do we want to play any more monsters? Might as well. Let's go ahead and get our River Croclus out there. Then we make this trade. And then all of our other minions can start wailing on him a bit. And we might as well heal ourselves with our last bit of 2 mana. Obviously, the game isn't anywhere near over. I have seen plenty of situations where either me or the opponent was in this druid situation, but then was able to come back and win the game, seemingly out of, like, impossible odds. But things are most certainly looking very good for us right now. It's too bad he didn't get that wild growth earlier. Obviously not all that helpful for him now. I wonder what that card was. Was that a card that just turns into a random monster? Or a random monster like in a certain selection? That'd be interesting. So let's see. How much is... Oh, we could make this combo work right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Only question is... I was gonna say, do we want to attack the taunt with him? And then I was gonna say, no, we could use the others, but I think we actually 100% want to do that, because now we could just keep on healing this dude, and hopefully get him to full health. While also, of course, maintaining our board control at the moment. Oh man, if he does not put down a taunt, we kill him next turn. Almost certainly, because I don't think there's any way he'll be able to clear our field. Yeah, he needs a taunt, and even then that taunt isn't going to be enough. I'm pretty sure we just won. But, obviously I'm not the man with the hand, so... Let's see what he does here.
Shields up.
Shouldn't you have placed other monsters first? Not to be mean. That's the second time he played Sun Fury Protector without placing any other monsters. Oh, that would have been really good for him if he had placed that one monster first. He just... Oh man, I feel bad for this dude. He just lost because of a very, very silly mistake.
Well played.
Oh well. That's unfortunate. I don't know why, because that is the second time he played the shield lady right there. I forget the card's name. But I believe that was the second time that he placed that card without putting any other monsters on the field. Maybe he's new and doesn't realize that the battle cry only works after other monsters, or only works on monsters that are currently on the field, not ones you play afterwards. If that's the case, I feel bad for him. But he already tried that once and it didn't work for him, so I don't know why he would have done it a second time. But anyways, Razula, good game. That was a fun one. Ah, yes, we got an additional 40 gold for our 3 victories daily challenge. I don't know what they're called. Daily challenge is like freaking Spelunky, though. So let's jump into the next one. Obviously, we started out the last game we did with 1 win at the beginning, and that didn't turn out very well for us, since we had 3 losses and 3 losses immediately afterwards. But it's always very comforting to start with 1 win. So let's jump into this next one right away. Hopefully we'll win it, so we'll also do another complete another daily reward. Which is win 2 games with a pre-store paladin. So then we could get another additional 40 gold, which will help pay towards my next arena entry. Well, actually, I can already get into my next arena entry, but the one after that, I should say. We have faced our worthy opponent, and we are going to take her down.
Versus Jaina.
Leonin. So bad at pronouncing names. But that looks like Leonin. And of course it is a mage, which is a very frustrating class to go up against. Personally, I think Thoughtsteal would probably be better in the late game, because we don't want to play that early on just to get some card draw from the opponent. I think that would be much better to get some card draw later on, while we can also play other monsters. Not necessarily happy with this hand at all. Although this Raging Worgen makes me feel better about it. Because then we could play our Bloodfriend Raptor on the next turn. Then, if we want the turn after that, we could also just do a Power Word Shield on the Bloodfriend Raptor. Power Word Shield. But I think that would be better saved for the Raging Worgen. Especially since we have 2 of them. That's a nice start. So let's go ahead and put our Bloodfriend Raptor on the field. Oh, we gotta say hello to this lady. I always forget to greet people, and I always feel bad when I do. But not nearly as bad as when they don't say hi back, like Leonin right here. It's super. It may make me feel all alone in the universe. Why can't I click this thing right here? That's so sad. Oh, yes! That is a nice kill card to get out early. Thank you, lady. Maybe she thought that was a good idea right now, but I really would have rather saved that. It would be nice if you would end the turn, though, so I can play mine. Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I forgive you then. It's because that's actually I've definitely played games before where I've been away from my computer for a second because of other means, and I felt really bad because I got pulled away before I could end my turn. God damn it, you! Stop doing that. You're gonna make me mad. Let me see. Ooh, it's really interesting to get this lady this early on in the game. I don't know what exactly I want to do. I think best choice right now is summon Norshic Cleric and steal 2 cards from our opponent's deck. Let's see what we get. Interesting. Mirror Image is actually a really good card to get, I think. Oh, and I hate this secret. That's a bad card. It's nice to know that our opponent has it, though, because obviously, that means if she plays a that's actually something I'm not curious about. Did we steal these 2 cards or copy them? I believe we did copy them. Oh, she's gonna start summoning minions like crazy now, apparently. Which, obviously makes sense. So let's see. I think our best option of what to do right now is place her on the field. And then let's do that so we could get that Divine Shield off for a good cost. Then we're gonna put up two taunts, so he's not gonna be able to attack me. He'll be able to take out one of these, both of them very easily with his Wind Fury monster right there. But of course it'll be nice to make him use up those attacks, and then we could take him down with our lady right here, or this lady instead. I think we would prefer to keep her alive though, even though we actually cannot heal her right now. And I don't think boosting their health counts for the card draw. Ugh, that's a very frustrating card for him to play at this moment, because obviously that means that Wind Fury monster is going to be able to attack someone else instead. It'll be interesting to see who he chooses, though. Yeah, I figured he'd go for that one, so it wouldn't be the trade. We could do 2 damage to a monster on this turn now, then, because we still have this lady alive. And I think it probably would be a good choice to use it on this Argent Squire, just so we don't have to trade in the future. Actually, I think that would be perfectly fine. We take out his Wind Fury monster, bring down one of them. Honestly, maybe we could even boost her up a bit more. Let's see. So first things first, obviously we need to take him down. I think it's very wise to deal damage to her. Now the only question is, does this still give positive benefits?
Well played.
Oh, wait, thank you.
Thank you.
Your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage. I don't think this counts. So I would really like to play it to make this woman a little bit more beefy. Let's see what happens. Did it do nothing? No, it did. It did boost her health. Okay. Now the question is, do we use 2? Yes, because he could use his ability power. So this will make her even more beefy, of course, and it gives us the extra card. I think that's worthwhile, because now if he wants to trade, he's gonna lose his monster and he won't be able to take her down unless he has some form of a kill card in his hand. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Sorry about that little chair squeak that happened right there. Speaking of the chair squeak, actually, super fun, exciting news, guys. I have changed destinations for the moment. I am back home in California instead of where I currently attend college. Okay, it's gonna freeze me. That's a little bit annoying, but honestly not all that bad. Of course, whatever the Acolyte of Pain is always a irritating card, but we can silence him. Although I think the silence is probably better spent somewhere else. Right now he's probably hoping that I'll use my power on him, but I don't think that's a good idea at all. Let's go ahead and summon What do we want to summon? The thing I don't like about summoning River Crocolisk is that he can actually use his Acolyte of Pain to attack the River Crocolisk to get that extra card draw. But honestly, I think this is an okay turn. We'll use River Crocolisk and put down that now because we might as well, and that gives us enough mana to attack him. That means if he attacks the River Crocolisk with him, he'll have to trade. I think that works out fine. Also, actually, I didn't even think about this. It would also be very wise of her to use Fireball on the Acolyte of Pain, because that's a very common mage strategy. Oh, he's gonna do it that way instead, okay. Really, it doesn't matter either way, because if you used Fireball, we'll have had 2 health, but then I could kill him with either of my monsters next turn or my ability power. Oh, that's irritating. That's really irritating. Oh man. Now the question is, oh, you should use Fireball on the Acolyte of Pain. That would be the smartest thing, because I'm almost certainly gonna take him out next turn. Interesting choice. He probably should have used it on the Acolyte of Pain, but I don't know. I'm not him. That's why he might have something more diabolical in plan. I also think that's a really weird use of the coin. But, you know, it's, interesting. Let's see. Give a minion +3 health. That'll obviously boost her even more. This is the dude who can't attack but kills random minions. Honestly, I think that's pretty good in this situation, because it's gonna... He has more monsters than I do, but I don't think it's quite time to summon that dude. I just wish he could attack, you know? If we can give him Taunt, that would make him very effective, but not all that good. So let's go ahead and keep on Boof. We can't give 3 health to him, can we? Because that would be really nice. Well, let's just go ahead and give it to her, though. So she's gonna be even stronger. We'll finish off him, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, and take out this Acolyte of Pain, so our opponent won't keep getting that card draw. Honestly, at this point, it might have been smart to have used our Silence on the Acolyte of Pain, but I really want to save it in case we get something very threatening, or something with a very threatening battle cry in the future.
You shall not pass.
Okay, that's not a very threatening battle cry at all, but... Still actually a good card to put down now, because that means I'm gonna have to prioritize taking down that thing, which will be, obviously, much more of a hassle than I would like. That was also a good move, though, because now, she'll be able to attack either of my monsters without needing to, hit them twice. Well, there goes my 8 armor proc, so that'll be a nice little, buffing defense for a short while. Are you gonna attack the mage now? Interesting choice. I don't really get the point, but he probably should have just attacked me again. I don't know. Destroy a minion with 5 attack or more. Damn, should be 4, not 5. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers in this situation. Oh, we're not dealing damage anymore. That sucks. I wish we were still healing with our ability power. Let's go ahead and... I'm not sure what's the best course of action here. I know! No, that's a waste.
I can't do that.
Oh, he can't attack because he's still frozen. That sucks. I could unfreeze him. Let's go ahead and unfreeze him to get rid of that taunt. So that at least frees up the board of a taunt. Maybe that silence will have been better spent a little bit later, but I'm happy with that. And then let's summon our Silver Moon Guardian, because obviously he'll be very helpful for us. And let's get this Oasis Snapjaw out on the field as well. I really wish we had a card that would give a minion taunt, because that would make this Magnoros, the Fire Lord, much, much better.
Are you ready for this?
I really wish he had 5 attack. Can you, like, buff him a little? Oh, no. Okay, things are a little bit tense for us right now, for sure. We definitely need to summon this guy next turn because he's got some strong monsters on the field. Let's go ahead and summon him. That will be our turn dealt with, and we'll just heal this dude a little. Now who do we attack? That's the question here. Obviously I think Oasis Snapjaw attacking him is a smart plan there. Because Oasis Snapjaw will still live, then we'll just deal a little bit of damage to our enemy. Hopefully, can't attack at the end of your turn. Please do it to the Archmage. Get ready for an oops. Oh, that is good. That's a good start for us. 8 damage directly to him. I didn't know it could attack the heroes too. That makes this guy much more interesting. Charge Divine Shield. That's a very good card. And then 2 damage there. Please, by all means, take that thing down. And actually, in all honesty, I would love for him to take this thing down because that means he loses monsters, and that is frickin' awesome. he loses monsters, and what am I and I don't have to deal with negative effects from that thing. Deal 5 damage, heal. I think that's the best move right here. Get rid of his monster, because that monster's gonna be pretty annoying. And obviously gain the extra health will be nice, even though brings us to our max, so technically we wasted 2 heal there, but I think that's perfectly fine. Let's heal our Oasis Snapjaw. He still might die next turn, but I think that little boost should make him last. We're only about a little bit farther than halfway through our decks, so even though neither of us have made cards in our hands at all, we still have a long way to go. That's an irritating one. I freaking hate Booty Babe Bodyguard when oh wait, we could kill it! We're gonna kill Booty Babe Bodyguard. But first, we're gonna summon this guy. Summon him. Yeah, we could still heal as well on this turn. That's really nice. So let's keep our Oasis Snapjaw doing all right and take that thing down. We now have an empty hand, which obviously sucks. I freaking hate living entirely off of card draw, but he only has 2 cards, and of course one of those is one that he drew just now. Granted, if he... Ooh, that's hopefully the armor one. I would have to guess it's the armor one since we saw that he has that already. Now this is an interesting question. Do we heal the ghoul or heal Oasis Snapjaw on this turn? I think it's perfectly fine to heal Oasis Snapjaw on this turn, because the minion he summons, unless it's a charge, it shouldn't be able to attack him. So, and then if he uses Fireball on that again, it'll just bring it down to 1 health. Then we could just heal him back to full on the next turn. So honestly, I think that's fine. Yep, that's the 8 armor one, okay. That had to come out of his deck eventually, and it's obviously not really a good card for him to have drawn at all, because all it's gonna do is buy him essentially pointless time, because that gave him 1 health on that turn, and 1 use of a fireball, I suppose. If your opponent has 4 oh, that sucks so much. I just healed that Oasis Snapjaw. That's an annoying death rattle too. Once again, kind of interesting choice on who to attack, in my opinion. Deal 2 damage to all characters. Okay, so that's clearly why he attacked the Thresh-Eating Ghoul, to bring him down to 2. He's making me compromise who I want to keep alive. Definitely want to keep the Flesh-Eating Ghoul alive, so let's... I can't put him down? Oh, that must have been an error. Okay, so we're gonna wait on Sentient Shieldmaster, play him last, because everyone's gonna take 2 damage right here. So sad that, you know, let's just play it in a funny way. Let's, like, have that attack him. Oh, wait, no, this is the smart way to do it.
If you insist.
I thought I was being funny about things, but not at all. This is I was originally going to attack with the Silverhand Knight, but then obviously the other 2 will have died, and I wouldn't have been able to get any use out of them. So now we trade minions, I think. Or I attack him directly and bring him down to 2 health. What's the smart idea here? Let me see. Oh, god damn, this sucks. Smart move is take him down for the trade, keep my monster alive by taking him down, and summon an additional monster. Oh, that was a trade. Crap. I don't know if I don't think there was any way to keep one of those two guys alive by picking and choosing who attacked who. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure there was not. Oh, that's not gonna kill him. That's good for me. Okay. That means I get to heal Senjin Shield Master on this turn. Hopefully I get a creature. Another taunt, not a high damage dealing one. But he doesn't have any monsters on the field. If he gets something big, that can really mess me up. Like a really strong minion. So really, the game is not over yet. Even though things look very bad for him. And increasingly look bad because all of his cards that he's drawing are just buying him time more than anything else. And of course, being a little bit of a nuisance to me by dealing damage. Too bad I didn't get a minion on this turn, though. Inner Fire is pretty, effectless right now. Actually, no, it's not! Because you could use really good trick with Inner Fire. Oh, god damn it, that's irritating. Really good trick with Inner Fire is that if your minion summons a monster that is really high attack but low health, then you can, make him really weak by making his attack represent his health. Okay, here we go. We could get another army of imps going for us here. So let's go ahead and place that down. Definitely want to attack him again, and we're gonna force him to attack us instead. Obviously, so we could deal additional damage to him. Next turn, he's going to attack one of my taunts. That'll bring him down to 1 health. I could use Inner Fire to totally ruin his day, and then one of my imps can take down that monster alone. Unless he places something that I'd want to use Inner Fire on more. And that's a good candidate for something I'd want to use Inner Fire on more, but we'll have to see how things go. Let's see, how do I want this to work? This is a very irritating situation right here. So, that's how things have to start. But where do they go from here? I mean, to deal damage, I have to attack his taunt. This is a sucky situation because this lady has 5 health total. Okay. How about this? I dominate the field by having a monster on it. This isn't ideal, but it's okay. It's okay as long as things don't go horribly. Yeah. That makes our Flesh-Eating Ghoul really, really strong. But if he gets a kill card, he could take this out on 1 turn. If he puts down a taunt, like if he has another Booty Bait Bodyguard and he just drew it, that would... Ah! See, that's what I was worried about. I don't even want to say anything. Oh, that's a pretty good card for me to get, though. That means, still don't kill him on the next turn. This is such a slow ending game right here. Oh. Okay, that's not all that good for him. Oh! Thank you. Okay, Venture Company Mercenary is actually a really good card right now, I think. So, I think I'll trade with him again, and then just put down Venture Company Mercenary because there's no way for him to survive. This will just bring him back to 2, not get him over. Yeah, I thought so. I think that's a perfectly fine trade, especially since Venture Company Mercenary is a very strong card. So what you got for me, my lady? Oh! He's buying himself so much time. This is the worst. At least we get a minion that can attack multiple times. It's a 1/1 though, so not really worth all that much for a card with such an ability. This is the longest running game I've ever seen in my entire life. Come on, buddy. Oh no, it's another secret. Yeah, and I should have expected that. I don't know why I actually didn't. In all honesty, probably should have just held that card in my hand. Just for safety's sake. Attack first. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to hold on to this acidic swamp ooze, just in case of that secret does something annoying. But you know what? We're gonna play it. Okay. Nope, it did act something there. Copy? Yep. I knew I should have held on to him. I thought that would be the copy spell. I just wasn't sure of it, and obviously that was a bad choice. Oh, is he gonna trade right here? That would be irritating. Everything in this game is irritating right now. Okay, 4 damage and... Oh no, he's just gonna freeze it instead of dealing 4 damage. Now, presumably, he'll trade. I think he... Are you kidding me? Oh, that's his hero power. I thought he was gonna use the acidic swamp ooze to attack it. Yeah, he kind of had to trade there. I don't think any other choice would have been a good one for him. Not to be mean, but I kind of really wish this dude would just surrender. Especially since he only has 2 cards left. I only have 2 cards left as well. But seriously, this has been such a long game. But then again, if I was in his situation... Oh, that sucks for him.
Whoops.
My apologies.
Yeah, it's not even gonna take it out.
Almost out of cards. Well played.
I don't need to play that guy. Let's just attack him directly. Well, lay on in. That was a good game. Definitely went a little bit longer than it should have. Leaving this episode at like 40 minutes. Oh my god. By the point where I'm pretty sure I had already won, it was at like the 30-minute mark, so we just spent like 7 minutes doing nothing at the end there, which is absolutely silly. But I'm more confident about this priest deck than I was before. Holy Nova, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Oh, that card. Okay, that's nice for me to get my own copy of that card, I suppose. Because that's a very good card. I really love area of effect damaging cards. But anyways, super cool to have more wins than the last time, but more so get another game in without any losses. It definitely is making me feel more confident about this priest deck than I did when I initially started. I still don't think it's phenomenal or very good or extraordinarily good or anything like that, but at least it's shown that it's competent, you know. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.